All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Defender Joe in the building.
What's up? What up?
Hey, YouTube. So, Defender Joe, man. So, what's been going on with you? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. It's another day.
Just
It's another day in Air Force.
right there, the day in the
Yeah.
Air Force. Yeah, man. You want to start off, man? So where you grew up?
And I'm originally from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
hmm
Nice, nice, man. So how was that? Your childhood?
I personally, I could have been better. But my mom did the best she could to raise us right.
Okay.
So, yeah, man, it was growing up in the streets of Buffalo, New York. It wasn't. It taught me a lot. Taught me how to be resilient. Taught me how to, be around different people, diverse people, and just beat the odds.
That's good. And then later on, you ended up joining the United States military. Did
hmm
you work any jobs before?
I actually did. I was a cashier at Kroger.
Okay. Shout out to Kroger. I used to, wife used to work there too. I used to work at Little Caesars before I joined. That's cool, man. And you was there for quite some time. I guess after high school.
About like around 6 months,
Oh, okay.
and then after I left high school and I went straight into the military.
Went straight to the military. Okay, man. And I'm glad that you're here too because I know we talked and I'm glad here on this deployment and everything and that
Yeah,
you built yourself up a huge following on
yeah,
TikTok, man. So in
hmm
these TikTok streets, man,
yeah,
you up there, man. So do you care to explain that journey?
yeah. Sure. It happened on accident.
Overnight.
So basically, people say you don't get success overnight, but for me, it just happened to be that way. I was at work one time, and I got. I want to say I got bored, but my thoughts followed me at work. So when I was at work, I was like, I really want to do skits. I was always afraid to get in trouble with leadership over my skits. I was always scared to, put myself out there like that. But, I just said, why not? If leadership comes down on me and stuff like that, the worst they can say is, take this down. We don't like this and this and that. So I, uh, I just said, okay. I told my friend or somebody I was supposed to with, I said, hey, bro, let's shoot this skit real quick. So we shot a skit, and it blew up overnight.
Blew up overnight, man. So I know you was waking up, right? Was it like when you realized it wasn't when it got to like 1,000 followers, or when you was like, oh shoot, like every time you refresh your phone, was you thinking like, man, I can really do something with this?
Well, when I posted this skit, I had 0 followers,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to sleep, and I woke up and I had 10,000 followers.
Jeez,
So
man. Ooh.
yeah. And then after that day, I was gaining. At some point, I was gaining a good like 15 to 20,000 followers a day.
Wow, man. And you just continuously use that momentum just to keep going.
This continues. It didn't really start slowing down. The followers really didn't start slowing down until I hit about 230,000.
230,000.
That's when they started slowing down a bit. That's when I started getting like around 2,000 to like 5,000 followers.
Wow. And I know them because I know you can get paid or compensated from the TikTok at least have 10,000 followers. And also too if you go live, you create that traction,
Mm-hmm.
which is good, man. That's awesome, man. And you said too, when you was making these skits and everything, it was coming out the head. Like did you had to rehearse or
No, not really. It's
okay.
just you just have to be creative. When it comes to making skits, you just really have to be creative.
Okay.
So I knew there were other military TikTokers out there, you know. So I would look at their content. I would go through every military TikToker. I would just type in military on TikTok, and I would
Gotcha.
find every military TikTok, see their content, and I would try to do something different from what they did.
Okay.
hmm
That's good, yeah, because I think I came across one of your videos too when I was scrolling on TikTok. I was like, oh shoot, when you was talking about, I watched one, we was on posts about, an airman if they forget about their, post brief, like they
Yeah,
know the bare
yeah.
minimum. We was like, oh, I hope they said no, like, this stuff is kind of relatable, man. You're making a light, out of dark situations, man.
Absolutely.
And so like I want to say it's like your drive is just pretty much entertaining, right? You just want to entertain people.
Entertaining.
Okay.
It's just entertaining, man. It's the military is relatable. I get
Yeah.
about 2,000 questions a day of what the military is like, what's military life like. So I take the career field that gets the most criticism, and I bring it to light. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
That's good, man. Cause I've been, in the military world, it's a little different, man, than the civilian world. You know that.
Absolutely.
So, mental health matters a lot, and it's good to actually have some type of relief. I think it's brilliant that military people are making skits.
Yeah.
And also too, if they're successful, get paid from it. And I know what comes with the baggage. You said sometimes it depends on your leadership. You can get it, get some paperwork and things of that nature.
Right.
And you said, it happened to you a few times.
Yeah, I get paperwork a lot for my skits.
Okay, okay, and that didn't discourage you, right? But like, dang, man, like.
No, it did because it cost me. It cost me rank. It cost me a lot to make these skits. But at the end of the day, it's something I love to do. At first I started off liking to make skits, but the more I got in trouble, the more I loved it.
Okay. You felt like you was doing something right?
Yeah. The more I got in trouble, the way, because the military leadership like, you're doing this wrong. They try to take my creativity away from me. That's what it feels like sometimes. They try to take my creativity away from me, and so I just like doing what I like to do. I'm not a robot. I'm always going to do what you tell me to do.
Right.
Sometimes they'll tell you to do something, but it might be completely wrong. So yeah, I just go with my gut and I do what feels right. And if it's right to me, whatever comes with that, I take what comes with it, and it's just what it is.
That's good. And so the people that help you create those skits, they major supporters?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're random people. Anybody that records my skits, they're usually random.
Okay.
But, sometimes obviously everybody at my base know I make skits now. So when I say, hey, I need somebody to record, and they'll just record it. Most of my skits I did off duty. Sometimes they look like I'm on duty and whatnot. I got this, I got that, but I'm really off duty. I never make skits on duty. So.
Okay, that's another thing. And then you said too, you had like your separate post at work where you just go ahead and make skits. It's just you.
Yeah, I cannot confirm or deny.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So like, that's cool, man. So you're just like, hey, random people, hey, man, I just want y'all to do this. It's like a simple task. They just hold your phone, record it, and you just do the rest. That's awesome, man.
It's like, hey, bro. I said, make this conversation seem as real as possible, and they do. So
that's awesome. That's good, man. So how long are you gonna keep doing this? Like, do you see like a huge future in it?
I do.
Okay.
I'll keep making skits until I'm out the military. I'm just gonna keep making until like the president tells me to stop. That's when I'll stop.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man.
And then I still might make another skit about the president telling me to stop.
Now, let's say, like, if you didn't, so say when you made the skit, right? Say if you didn't blow up overnight, would you still continue? We still have the intentions to continue to, like, make videos, or say, for instance, you just got 50 followers.
Yeah, I'll make another skit.
Okay.
I thought it was kind of normal to blow up because I've always been, every TikTok I ever made blew up.
Okay.
So I've never really had a normal TikTok. Well, it got like 200 views and like 0 comments. That never happened to me. So before I was DefenderJo, I was King Josiah, and I made a podcast, and I was getting around 200,000 views on that on every one of my videos daily. So
And King Josiah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you discuss on that podcast?
On my podcast?
Yeah.
Oh man, I discuss life. I discussed relationship goals, my goals. I discussed some just giving out knowledge.
Okay.
Just giving out knowledge, and yeah, that one had got like 50,000 followers in a week.
Wow.
So.
Man. So I guess you kind of explained it though, because you got some people. Because even with YouTube, for instance, and I've been on YouTube for years and stuff, and I'm slowly growing, and I just do it for fun. But you got some people who created like a YouTube channel, and they like, man, I'm getting like 20 views, 30 views. But I be telling you guys, just be consistent. You got to keep going after it. So like, even then, it's just it gets hard sometimes, because like blowing up overnight, man. I always heard like, oh, that rarely happens, but you're a testament to that, man, and it can happen. But you just, even if it doesn't, you just got to keep moving forward, and I see you doing that, man. That's a really good thing. So do you feel like a lot of pressure on you? you know, since you in the military, it has different
Right.
like strict rules. Like, dang man, you know, I got like a big following, so I got to be careful what I say, type stuff. Or even what you do off base. Like, do you feel kind of not normal at times?
No, I don't really do anything to land me in any huge trouble. I
Okay.
don't, do anything to bring in any disgrace towards the military or the Air Force in general. Um, yeah, I live a normal life. I am what most people call boring. That's my life. If people was to meet me off, TikTok, they'd be like, "Oh, this dude's dumb boring." Like I'll go out, but I rarely go out. So when you see me, you see me. When you don't, you don't. But I don't really do anything to, put myself in that position. So I don't really feel pressure.
Okay.
I just shoot the skits and I have fun.
Just get to have fun. Okay. So that's a beautiful thing, man. Cause yeah. So pretty much you're being yourself. So
Yeah.
when you like making these skits, you just yourself, and
Correct.
you know you don't feel like you have to put on like this acting performance. You just like, hey, I'm just.
I tried that.
Okay.
Years ago when I tried to, be a content creator,
Yeah.
I tried being like everybody else. This is what people want to see. I want to be that guy. This is what people want to look at. I'll be that person. It wasn't until a couple years later till I started being myself, and now I blew up. I blew up like that.
That's good, man. So you just found a niche, literally. You found a niche, man, and that's kind of hard thing to do, especially like I said, I've just seen all kinds of military content. It's people making military videos, but this is really good. Do you think you can be down the line in the future be an inspiration to the youth?
I am.
Okay.
I feel like the youth. Any of the youth want to come to me about anything, they're free. I just set my TikTok to where you can text me. You can text me on Instagram. I always respond.
Mm-hmm.
People see the blue check and whatnot, and they usually think I won't respond, but I usually respond. It might not be like in an honest time frame, like a day or two, but I still respond. I'm still normal.
Okay, that's good. So you don't have like some people have like a automated like bots and stuff. They just do the message like, hey, if you want to message me, but you actually physically like personally message these.
All right, I
Message
personally
news. That's
message
good.
everybody. Absolutely.
That's good, man. That's awesome, bro. So pretty much you say you can make a career as long as TikTok is still up there, because they talking about. I want to know how you feel about this. There's been discussions like a government trying to ban it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they successfully did it in Montana, but do you think does that ever cross your mind? Like, dang, man, like, what about have like 1 million subscribers one day and they ban TikTok? You're like, do you think that's like, dang, that's gonna be hurtful, or you just gonna probably just move on to another
They
platform?
won't stop. They'll go to my YouTube.
Okay.
The DefenderJo subscribers, they love DefenderJo. They'll follow me wherever. Wherever I go, that's where DefenderJo subscribers go.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. So, so you consistently, pretty much like almost every day, you filming something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But ever since I got tasked to deploy, I've been off for about 2 months, so I need to start making skits every day. I need to take over Mil Talk again. I need to take over, the military content. I need everybody to know who DefenderJo is. Not that I care that they know, but I just like bringing entertainment. People. I posted my last video. Everybody saying, "Where you been? Where you at? What have you been posting?" So and I actually want to post it. That's something I actually want to do. But I will need to make sure not only do I post on my platforms, but I'm actually good at my job in real life. So
True.
I got to make sure I'm good at my job. When I perfect my job, okay, I'll make more skits. Cool.
That's good. That priority. So yeah, because some people kind of use this as a distraction. They can say like you want showing up to work on time, still doing what you need to do. That's a good thing. So it's just like that balance, man. And I was going to say like time management. Because you still like you work out, you go to work, and you just make skits. And wake up the next day, do it all over again.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. So have you built like any like great relationships with others since you've been
Since I've been
on TikTok? Like
yeah.
like cool. Okay.
So I've built great relationships. Some people that want to be around me for the right reasons. Some people want to be around me for the clout chasers. I can always see the clout chasers and the regular, honest, genuine people. Some people just ask me about my content. Oh, what made you do this? What made you do that? And then other people, they'll be like, yo, I want to be in your videos, bro. Can you show my face? Can you tag me? Can you do this and this and that? Then they'll go immediately to the social media aspect. How can I get my following up? Can I be in your videos so I can get my following up? When people do like that, I usually know. But but at the same time, if the deal is mutually beneficial, if I can benefit of you, the same way you benefit off me, I don't mind collabing with you. I don't mind you using me for that, the clout